Many optics for AR-15s come with their mounts included. Red dots, holographic sights, things like that come with their mount already ready to go on top of the Picatinny rail. If you're going with a more traditional style rifle scope, like this 3-9 Diamondback Tactical for example, it's going to come in the box without rings because that choice is up to you. Now, some people might be wondering, am I going to want to use the same two-piece style rings I use on my bolt-action rifle for an AR-15? And the answer for that, generally speaking, from us would be no, you're going to want to go with a one-piece cantilevered style mount for the best setup in this case. A few things to consider with the cantilevered style mount is that on an AR-15, your Picatinny rail, where the scope is mounted, is pretty much directly in line with your stock, which is unlike most bolt guns where they have a comb to the stock and the stock goes down further away from the Picatinny rail. For this reason, and also for the reason that we have objective bells on our AR-15s, or on our scopes, we're going to want to get the scope up higher so that our eye is directly in line with the scope's optical system and also so that we're clearing the handguard in many cases. So the cantilever mount allows us to get higher up off the receiver. The other thing that it does is by cantilevering forward and pushing our rifle scope forward, we don't have to worry about running out of room on the top receiver with our Picatinny rail. See, our scope needs to sit far forward enough for us to have good eye relief so that we get a good image quality, but many times on AR-15s, if we did that with a two-piece ring setup, you can see that I would need more Picatinny rail sections out here. Also, even if I did have more Picatinny rail sections out here going the full length of the handguard, they would be on a separate piece from the receiver, and you never want to have two different rings on one rifle scope that are mounted to two separate pieces of the firearm. No matter how much they might look like they're perfectly in line, we can never assume that they are perfectly in line, and when they're not, they'll cause undue stress on the scope's tube, which can cause some pretty negative effects to your scope's performance, especially in tracking and holding zero. So we want to keep everything mounted on the receiver. We want it far forward enough for eye relief and high up enough for a good lineup with our eye and to clear our objective bell. So hopefully this helps in your search for a mount for your rifle scope for your AR-15. We have a number of different options from our sport cantilever mount to the pro cantilever mount you see here and our precision extended cantilever mounts for those who are maybe looking to do some very precise work on long range or a really nice AR-15 with a high precision optic. So hopefully this helps you out, and if you have any other questions, let us know. We're always happy to help. Shoot us an email, give us a call, and thanks for watching. Happy shooting.